Hey guys, working on a Troy Bilt Mustang XP zero turn with a twin cylinder Kohler on it. Man, this thing about kicked my tail. Let me give you the rundown on it. Maybe it'll help some of you guys. So the customer that owns this said it sat for a while and he wanted to get it running. He couldn't get it running, so he ordered a new carburetor off of Amazon, a set of coils, and he set the valves. Run and die, run and die, run and die, run and die. So he called me. I went out and picked it up. Verified the problem. Sure enough, it run and die, run and die, run and die. So I called him and asked if he had the original factory carburetor for his machine. And he said, yeah. Told me where it was, and I drove out to his house, picked it up, brought it back, took it apart, cleaned it, put it on the machine. The thing I didn't realize, two things actually. The Amazon carburetor was overfueling it. That's why it was choking itself out. Secondly, when he adjusted the valves, the intake valve on this head right here was so tight that the valve wasn't closing all the way. So I fired it up and it backfired a couple times, and I shut it off, checked a few things, and I hadn't gotten to set the valve lash yet. And after I checked a few things, I went ahead and fired it up again, and when it cranked, that intake valve being open, it blew fire back through the intake and out the carburetor. And it blew about a 3-foot stream of gas across the floor that was on fire. There was a little bit of gas down in here where you see this oil where I had the valve covers off. It was on fire. There was a catch pan full of gas underneath it that was on fire. And being as how I was doing carb work on this, there was a pan of gas right there. That was now on fire. So I had to grab the old ABC fire extinguisher and put it all out. And I called it a day on Friday because, you know, once you've had a real good fire on your birthday, you head to the house. Call it a day. So anyway, I thought about it over the weekend. I come back, I checked the valve lash and figured it out immediately what the problem was. So got it all put back together, fired it up. It runs great. So if and you about burn your shop down due to gas on fire blowing out of the carburetor, you've got an intake valve that's not closing all the way. Man, I hope this helped you out. Stay away from those Amazon carburetors. The only carburetors I trust outside of factory carburetors anymore are the HIPAAs, because I've never had a problem with a HIPAA carburetor. But anyway, this thing, I'm going to clean it up, give it a bath, and I got a few other things to do, and this thing's ready to go. Hope this helps somebody out. You guys have a good day. God bless.